Alright, so algebraic fraction. So it says 1 over 5x plus 2 over 3x. Of course, you have to find the LCM. Once you add in and subtracting, you have to find your LCM, right? So x is common, so it will be 5 and 3, that will be 15, and x common. And then now we divide, so it will be 5x into this, x cancel x, 5 into 15, that's 3 times. 1 times 3, 3. Same thing for this one, 3 cancel, 3 into 15, 5, x cancel x. So we multiply this by 5. And then 3 plus 10 gives us 13 over the same denominator. So that's B. Alright, next one, it says 7 times the product of two numbers A and B. Product means to multiply. So it is 7 times the product. So you know it's A times B as well. Once a product, so it will be 7AB when you simplify it. 23 is just a substitution. So we just have to substitute the value, right? And do whatever they say. They say, what is the value of x squared plus 3x plus 3y over xy if x is 4 and y is 2? So anywhere we see x, we're going to put 4. So we just replace it. So it's going to be 4 squared plus 3 times y, which is 2. And then now we divide by x times y. Once you see them group like this, guys, it means multiply. So it means that is 2 times 4. 4 squared means 4 multiplied by itself. So 4, 4, that's 16. 3 times 2, 6. And then now we do the product, which is 2 4s 8. Guys, don't be tempted to divide, add first. So that will give us 22 over 8. And then now we can say how many groups of 8 we can get out of 22. Which is 2 times, right? And 6 over 8. We can further break down 6 over 8 to 3 over 4. So for 23, it would have been D. Alright, 24 now. It says 5 times 2x minus 1, and that must equal to 35. So we can literally put in the value of x and see which one of them give us the value of 35. But we could do it step by step. So bracket means to multiply. So 5 times 2, that's 10x. 5 times negative 1, that's negative 5. And of course, that must equal to 35. And of course, we take the opposite of this, which is plus 5. So this gone to 0. So we have 10x equal to 35 plus that 40. And then we divide by 10. So x of 4. Alright, 25 say John has X marble. I like to write, guys. I like to write. When I get these, don't take them for granted. Alright? So John has X marbles. Max has twice. So Max has twice as it, which you can write as 2 times x, or x plus x, right? Alright. Then he said he said Max gives John 5. So Max wanna go decrease, right? Because if Max had give a 5 a theme wanna go decrease, while John get it, so theme wanna go increase. And the question says, how many marbles does John know of? So John would be x plus 5, so that's B. Alright, 26 now. Substitution again. if A is equal to 3 and AB equals 6, then A squared minus B squared equal, first we need to find the value of B, right? So if A is 3, what times 3 give us 6? So I think that's what it means. So 3B equal to 6, and then we can divide by 3. So B is equal to 2. So now that we know the value of B, we can substitute, right? So A at 3, so it's going to be 3 squared minus B squared, which is 2 squared. 3 is 9, 2 minus 2 is 4, which gives us 5. Students might be tempted to say 2, this is negative 2 squared, but remember, it's just minus B squared. So this one is 5. Some people might kind of sidetrack and say this should be plus, because when you square a number. But remember, it's just B you're squaring. Alright, 27 now. If A is equal to that, then the order, yeah, this is something we do in paper too. Yeah, man, go ahead. Somebody wants to make a point?
For the A, B, does the 3 and the 3 and the 2 should add up? Or
Well, it's actually subtract.
oh.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
so I understand.
Yeah. So when you square it, you subtract it. And remember the order, you square first.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And this one now is the order of the matrix. So it's the row type versus the column. So remember, row run from left to right. So this would be 3 rows, and you always put the rows first. And then now you have your columns. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 3 by 4. Yeah. Always remember, guys, rows first, rows first. They might change it up and put a 4 by 3 or 3 by 5. But once you remember, it's row versus column, then you'll be fine. All right, 28 now. It said the determinant of the identity matrix is, so we could just write the identity matrix first of all, guys. Now the identity is what we do that in a paper too, right? And we prove it. And it should always work out to this 1, 0, 0, 1. So what they want us to do is to find the determinant of this. But guess what? We know that the determinant is AD minus BC. So it's 1 times 1 minus 0 times 0. So we know so that a 1 minus 0
will be 0.
1 actually.
Oh.
Yeah, because when you this times this will give you 0, right? So 1 minus 0, 1. Alright. So for 29 vectors, these days vectors will come on your paper 1 now. It's something that it will be a new question, guys. It will be a new question. The matrices and the vectors, they will not be repeated. Those are new topics. According to my HOD, these are new topics that CXC now put. Once upon a time, you would not see these topics. So these will be brand new topics, brand new questions rather. All right, so I say if the vectors P and Q are 3, 2, and negative 1, 4, respectively, then P minus 2Q. And guys, please look at the order very carefully. Sometimes they will twist it, right? And put Q at the front or whatever. So P is 3, 2, so let's put it in order. So it's 3, 2 minus negative 1, 4. Students make a lot of errors with these sometimes. So it's 3, yeah, and then 2 minus 4. So you know you're going to work the top separately. So this is going to become 3 plus 1. And this 2 minus 4. So 3 plus 1 should give us 4. And 2 minus that should give us negative 2. Oh, no, guys, a 2Q.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So it's 2Q. Oh, Lord. So this, alright. Let me just freestyle it quickly. 2 times that is going to give us negative 2. And 2 times that is going to give us 8. I'm just rub out them here. I totally ignore the 2. So this is going to become 3 plus 2, which is 5. 2 minus 8, that's negative 6. I must be coming. I see that there. Oh, see. Yeah. So you know that we have to multiply or expand the bracket by whatever number is here. Alright. Drop back to minus, so we're gonna get mixed up. Next one says item 30 refers to the following diagram of the triangle OLM, in which R is the midpoint of OL. Notice this, guys, OL. So that means our starting point is O. So that means we go in this direction. Very important. And T is the midpoint of OM. So it's from O to M. Very important again, the direction. And it's a further OR is equal to A and OT is equal to B. And they want us to find from R to M. So that means we're going to go from R to M. I'm going to take the root here, so it's a midpoint, right? So I'm going to take this root from R and then we go all the way to here. I say from R to M. All right, so in the first case, we're going against the arrow, right? So that would be minus A. As whenever you're going against the arrow, it should be negative. So the arrow is this, and RM is this direction. All right, and then now express RM. So RM, so from O, this would ask if OT is the midpoint and this is B, that means this and this should be the same size. So this is also B. Are we going with the arrow? So that means it would be B plus B, which gives us 2B. You know, with vectors, they don't leave the negative hanging out there. So it will be 2B minus A. So that one would actually be A. That was a nice one. That was a nice one. Which number are we doing? It said given that 1 milliliter is equal to this 1 over 1,000. 2,500 milliliters in me. Guys, me like to write it a different way. What I do, I would like to say 1,000 millimeter equal 1 meter. So if I have 2,500 milliliters, right, I know that I should divide by 1,000. And then you know the other thing go 1, 2, 3. So that's 2.5 meters. This one is fairly easy. How many kilograms are in 1 ton? That's exactly 1,000. I think with the American something, a 900 and something. But I think that's what CXC want. The 1,000 there. Alright, item 33 refers to the following diagram of a trapezium PQRS. The area of the trapezium PQRS is, now there's a simple formula we can use. So what we do, we label this side A, this side B, and we use the perpendicular height. And all we do, guys, we just add A plus B, and this is a formula. I think this is on a formula sheet. I don't know if multiple choice come with it, you know. We divide by 2 and then we times it by the height. So we could drop in things. So it would be 8 plus 18 over 2. And we work out that little part of the first 9 bracket and then we times it by 5. 8 plus that, 26. 26 divided by 2 and then we times it by 5. Bracket first, right? So the bracket work out to 13 times 5. Oh, yeah, see here? That's 34 now. It said at a party, a number of guests were served 15 liters of champagne. So I guess that's the total, right? Each guest had 2 glasses of champagne, and each glass held 150 milliliters. Assuming no spillage, how many guests were at the party? So I'm thinking we have to assume that all of the 15 liters share up. So guys, how I normally do it, I try to figure out what one person have, right? So if one person have 2 glasses, that means one person will get a total of 200, right? And in terms of liters, I'm gonna convert this to milliliters, because yeah. So it takes 1,000 liters to give you, no, 1,000 milliliter to give you 1 liter. So in the 15, it's gonna be 15,000. I have to times it by 1,000, agree? So all we have to do now to figure out how many persons there, let's divide this by 300. 3 into that hour. 5. So 50 guests there. Everybody agree with that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because each person have 2 glasses, So one person are gonna get 300 milliliters. If you use the 150, you're gonna be in a lot of problem. Unless you go something there, divide it by 2 when you do. Alright. So this one says the perimeter of a square is 56. Oh, you guys never do this. I remember just this straight, guys. I think you guys did not do this one. Alright, the perimeter of a square is 56 centimeter. What is its area? So what we know about a square is that all the sides are equal. So basically it have 4 equal sides, so we can divide this by 4. 4 into that 1, I mean 1, 4 into that 4. So that means to get the area, it will be 14 times 14. 4, 4, 16. So it has to be this. This is the only one that ends with a 6, right? Alright, this one says the circumference of a circle is 154 centimeter. Given that pi is equal to 22 over 7, the diameter of the circle in centimeter is. So 2 ways we can find circumference. Either 2 pi r or pi d, right? That's 2 ways we can do it. So them say use pi as 22 over 7. So we don't know what the diameter is, so we put times d, but we know that this is supposed to work out to 154. You see, guys, because they said this is the circumference. And then afterward, we do a little thing, transpose, so it will be 154 times 7 over 22. Let's see which number we could use. 2. We could use 2. 2 into this are 11. 2 into this are 7. 77. And then you could use 11 now. 11 into this 1, 7. So 7 times 7, 49. So that's 49. Remember they asked for the diameter, not the radius, alright? So if we had found it for the radius, we have to times it by 2. Alright, 37 says, item 37 refers to the following diagram, which consists of a triangle resting on a square of side 7 centimeters. If the total area of the diagram is 63 centimeters square, what is the height of the triangle? So what we know now, we can say that since this is a square, right? We can figure out the area for the square, which is 7 times 7. So 7 times 7, that's 49. So, if we subtract 49 from 63, we can know the area of this triangle. Now, so Because I two of them add up to give it, right? You see the reason, guys? So 9 from this leave 4. 4 from that leave 14. So the area for the triangle will be 14. So that means this is 7. So it has to be about 4. Because the area for the triangle, when it is half the base times the height. So when you times this by a number, divide it by 2, you're supposed to get the 14. So it will be 7 times 4 divided by 2. 7 4 is 28. Because it's supposed to be 14. Everybody understand the reasoning?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the two of them supposed to add up to 63. So if we know the area for the square, it means we can kind of figure out the area for the triangle, which would work out to 14. If you already know the base, we can say a base times height divided by 2 give us the 14. So only 4 can times by that and divide by 2. So see there? Yeah. I'm try to get to 40, guys. I call the other one is up at 20. So my prep students are coming. On leaving Trinidad, the time on a pilot's watch was 2300. When he arrived at his destination in the same time zone, the next day showed 3 hours. How many hours did the flight take? He want 1 hour for 12 plus 3, so that's 4 hours. Yeah, I think we can make it. Miss Clark arranged 15 test scores of her students in order of size and selected the 8th score for reporting purposes. Which of the following statistical measure did Miss Clark obtain? It wouldn't be the mean. I think it would be the median, since she arranged it in order of size. So that would be the median. And since it's 15 numbers, the 8th number would be the median. Alright, the last one now. And then we end. Why it have to be this? Alright, it's an item for the following diagram to show a cumulative frequency curve on the 200 marks. So where are the marks? Yeah, these are the marks. These are the marks, yeah. The median score by the 200 students is, so median should be the middle number, the median mark. So we're supposed to read out for 100. So go by 20. So here so that'll be 100, right? Alright, we still don't have 37.5, so I work with that. So guys, we're going to end here today. 6. Yeah, I'll let team prep students them know. But guys, don't worry, I will send you guys the file. You want me to send it now? Like as in before we complete the paper, or you want me to complete?
Yes, sir.
Alright. So me not send it no, because I have a next class.
Alright.
But remind me, Anthony, please. Let me just send
Yes,
it to
sir.
you. Alright.
Yes.
Yeah, so take care, guys.
Bye, sir. Take
Sir.
care.
Alright, yeah, man, no problem.
Bye, sir.
Take care. See you
Yes,
guys
sir.
soon.
Yes,
Stop the
sir.
recording because more record their class as well. Alright, so take care, guys. Keep working.